All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Gingerhead Men podcast. Today I'm with Logan.
I'm Logan. Hi.
Hello, Logan. And then our super special guest today is. Say something.
Hi, I'm Caroline. I'm Connor's sister and movie enthusiast.
Yeah.
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 Movie enthusiast. All right. So, why would we have a movie enthusiast on our podcast today, Logan?
I don't know. Movies are definitely not in the realm of nerdy things that we talk about.
Definitely
That
not.
wouldn't make sense at all.
We definitely didn't even talk about them just yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. Today, we are talking about not Gingerhead Men, but about summer blockbusters. Whoa!
Oh my goodness.
Now,
Mind blown.
personally, I have no idea what a summer blockbuster is. So I feel like Caroline, our movie enthusiast, can tell us a little bit about what a summer blockbuster actually is.
Thanks, Connor. I would love to tell you what a blockbuster is. A summer blockbuster is typically a very popular and financially successful feature film with a wide appeal, often leading to extensive merchandising and franchising opportunities. Specifically, a summer blockbuster is a highly anticipated big budget production released in May, June, July, or August.
Well, thank you for that wonderful definition on what a summer blockbuster is. I'm pretty sure I have a pretty good idea of what that might be now. Logan, what do you think?
I think that I was in the dark before, but now I know exactly what we're talking about.
Without Caroline, we would be lost right now. But that's why we have her.
That's true.
It's so true. Typically how it goes.
So today we're going to be talking about summer blockbusters. If you could believe that, summer blockbusters, which we think are going to do the best, what we think is the best, what we're most interested in, and just have a little discussion about it. Especially with our movie enthusiast here, we're probably going to get some pretty good dialogue. And then I think Caroline has a surprise at the end, maybe a little game for us.
I do, in fact. I hope you guys are ready.
We might be. I don't know.
You know what that means. You have to listen to the whole thing, or you're
The
not
whole
going to get the
thing.
surprise. No
That's
surprise
very
for you.
true.
And you have to rate the podcast a 5 out of 5.
I agree. Yes.
do that.
Yes, I
Do
agree
that,
with
yeah.
that. So we're going to go into summer blockbusters, but before we do have two special movies which we think deserve a little bit of credit before going forward. So that would be first in the lineup would be Thunderbolts from Marvel Studios, and then later on in I think it was May when it was released was Friendship with Tim Robinson and Paul Rudd. So you guys want to talk about that a little bit? I think both of you guys and I saw both of those movies.
I did.
Woohoo!
They were
Yeah,
pretty good.
they
I
were.
liked them both.
I would say they were incredibly good, especially Thunderbolts. I mean, what a surprise! I thought it was going to be terrible personally,
I
but
mean, Marvel had to do what they had to do. They had to, they've been losing everyone for a really long time. And unfortunately, even with Thunderbolts, they lost them. It flopped at the box office, but it did not flop in my heart. I thought it was a fantastic movie, and I cannot believe that more people did not get out to see it. I mean, even though obviously us three are probably, the only people out there and super important, I can't believe more people didn't see it. I personally really loved it.
Yeah, Marvel finally got their act together, and they're turning it around. I think too, little side shout out, but Captain America, the new one, I thought it was also really good. And then Thunderbolts was really good. So they're getting their act together finally. I think it just took too long for them to get to that point, and
It
people grew tired of it, and they're not willing to go to the theater for subpar Marvel content.
yes, and I think Marvel's finally understanding that they got to do something. Especially, I think with recently with the frequency, they talked about the frequency in which they're releasing their films. We had one last year, which was Deadpool and Wolverine, great movie. And then this year we had so far Captain America, then Thunderbolts, and then we'll talk about the third one later on. Wink, wink.
I hear the new Marvel's supposed to be pretty good.
I do too. But
What a great
yeah,
segue.
that is a good segue.
It's supposed to be nuts. We should go see it.
Yeah, so I mean, with Friendship too, we can just talk about that one as well. Was also really amazing. But I think if you're not a Tim Robinson fan and you don't know who he is or what his comedy is like, you are not going to enjoy this film.
Not one
He's
bit.
very absurdist
Hmm.
humor. He's
Uncomfortable.
He's yelling.
his type of humor is basically somebody makes a situation uncomfortable and then keeps going until it's gone way too far.
And it
Yes.
works very well for me, personally.
Oh, I
It
agree.
definitely works. His show, I Think You Should Leave, is
Hmm.
what got me hooked on his humor. And honestly, Friendship did kind of feel like an hour and a half or however long I Think You Should Leave skit.
And I was not mad about it.
Yeah, I think that's all it needed to be. And I think where Friendship shines too is where in Tim Robinson's skits, and I Think You Should Leave, they eventually end after about 5 minutes, and you don't really see what the after effect of his crazy, I don't know, crazy things that he does. But in Friendship, you see it evolve, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
And if you guys think about it, Friendship and Thunderbolts kind of had some of the same themes. Loneliness, you know?
True.
Big one in both of those.
That's
The
very
male
true.
loneliness epidemic.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But it is a good point. I agree.
I
Yeah,
think
but
Tim Robinson should join the Thunderbolts in the
I think he
next
should too.
I think he should
movie.
just be in Marvel.
What would his power be?
Well, obviously making the Marvel movie be really good.
So Thunderbolts good, Friendship weird but ultimately good.
I think it's just great.
And
The
that
frog
brings us
ripped
to
me
the
off.
summer. The frog ripped me off.
I think with those two opening the gate, we can go straight into the summer blockbusters. And as of recording right now, we have one that already came out. And me and Caroline saw it. I don't know if you've seen it yet, Logan, but the movie we're talking about is How to Train Your Dragon, the 2025 live action remake.
I haven't seen it. I suck.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
But I saw the animated one in theaters when it came out.
Well, the
If
great
that counts to something.
Well, the great thing
Something.
is you essentially saw the live action remake. But I think that's honestly where the movie shines the most is it does not stray away from the original script. It really focuses on capturing the original feel of the movie and just adding to it overall. I don't know if you felt the same way, Caroline.
I did. I've seen some people, some reviews say, why does this movie have to exist? Why was it made? And to them, I say, do you not enjoy joy? It's like, this was such a beloved movie. People love it. We grew up with it, Connor. Like,
Yeah.
to
And
experience
Logan.
that again in the theater settings. Yeah, and Logan. I'm so sorry, Logan. I didn't mean to exclude you.
It's all
But
right. I'll forgive you.
but to experience that in theaters again and still with your brother 15, what is it, 15, 10 years later,
It's 15.
is 15 years later is still really, there's something really special about it. And I think, I'm okay with movies being remade like that, especially one that has that care and detail that How to Train Your Dragon did. Same director, same composer, even one of the same characters.
And John
Yeah.
Powell.
Yes, I think a lot of movies lack that kind of passion, remakes especially, lack that passion that How to Train Your Dragon had, and I think that's where they fall flat, but it was spectacular, and I do not care if it was almost exactly the same. They still added a lot more. You see
Yeah.
more human emotion, but again, I thought it was fantastic, and if you haven't seen it, Logan, you should go see it.
Nah.
I do intend to. I think we have plans for that soon. Hopefully
You have to.
I'll get to.
It's going to make a lot of
At least
money.
yes, it's gonna make a stupid amount of money, and you
Yeah.
know what? I think there was I was listening to a different movie podcast, and I think it cost less than some other crazy movie that came out recently, and it was
Probably
just
Lilo
jaw
and
dropping
Stitch.
to me. I don't know if it was Lilo and Stitch, but it's just like if someone can create a movie like that less than some garbage that they put out, keep creating good movies like that. Keep putting them out instead of like, the slop that comes out. No
Yeah, and
offense.
it's also important to mention too that I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. You guys might know, but the live action remake actually costs less than the original animated
That's what it
film.
was. Yes, that's what it was, Connor.
I think.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Wow, and slop. What?
I was thinking about some of these remakes that come out, but I did not
Um,
realize that's Is that what the quote was?
No, yes, yeah. So the original How to Train Your Dragon originally cost $200 million to make, and this one only cost only $150 million to make in comparison to that. So it's pretty incredible, and it's a longer movie. And I mean, there's a couple of scenes that stand out in my mind. If you haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon, I should probably explain that quick. It's where a boy named Hiccup, he wants to fit in so badly, but eventually he figures out that he doesn't need to fit in, and so he stays true to himself and finds a little dragon friend that helps him realize that over time. There's parts where they're flying, and I think when they're flying, it adds so much more depth and emotion to what you're seeing, just because there's so much more movement. I can't you just got to see it. It's it's pretty amazing what they did with this movie, and that's my little rant. All right, I'm done.
I loved the original. It's one of my, classic animated movies that I go back to. So it's good to hear that the live action stands up to that. And of course, the soundtrack is iconic, and
Oh yes.
Logie loves his music. We
Yeah.
know that.
Yes, I cried. I think I counted. I cried 6 times or 7 times. And I think it was mostly the nostalgia talking, but I am A-okay with that. It was beautiful. Every second of it. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go see it. And I think we can move right on to our next one if you guys have anything else to say about this.
I don't, but before we move any further, I would love to ask you guys a question first.
Sure.
I need to
Okay.
get a sense of where you guys land in movie taste. What are your guys' top 4 movies?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Logan, you can go first.
this is the letterbox thing. Is that what it's called?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Wait,
Just
so
go
you
right
said
off the dome, whatever
top
comes to you.
top 4 or top 3? What was it?
Top 4.
It's top
Oh,
4.
I sorry, I misunderstood you. Okay. All right, I can go first. So in fourth, probably, let's go with the original Pirates of the Caribbean. I love that movie. Then third, we'll do Back to the Future. Then second, How to Train Your Dragon. And then number 1, Jurassic Park.
Good lineup.
There we go.
Those are definitely fitting in with the theme of blockbusters.
Yes, they
very
are.
much are. Good point.
That's the top 3 I could think, or top 4 I could think of.
Mine are not going to be in any particular order because
Mine's
I
in
can't
order
do that.
either.
I don't know why I run with this. This is what I always say is my favorite movie. It might not be my top one, but
That's okay.
it's Kick-Ass.
Good movie.
I don't know if either of you have seen that, but
I have not.
It's a good movie.
basically just this guy's like, why are there no superheroes in real life? And he doesn't have any powers or anything, and then he gets his ass kicked. But then he becomes Kick-Ass. Yeah.
I see.
So that it's hard with Marvel existing because I want to just put like all of them in.
You
Well, you
can. It's
can.
your top 4. No one's
Yeah. We don't judge.
This is the Gingerhead Men.
Well, if we pretend the MCU's one movie, then that, but that's cheating. So I'm gonna just say Endgame, I guess.
Great movie.
2 more. Oh God.
You
I
can
put
do
you in
it.
this spot.
Going from peak right down to the depths of what the hell is this with Hot Tub Time Machine.
Oh, okay.
That's funny.
I respect it.
And let's see, what's a 4th one? I'm not picking How to Train Your Dragon. That was my
You can
probably
pick it.
second.
Pick
no, that was
it.
probably
Pick
my
it. Pick
second
it.
choice for animated movies, but there's one that I saw
Oh,
so many times that I think has to take the spot, which is Shrek.
Shrek is a great movie.
Your top 4 is supposed to be the movies that you love.
Yeah.
And because you guys asked me, I would love to share mine. Thank you so much for asking.
Oh, you're
my
welcome.
God. All right, mine's also in no order too.
Oh, I only did.
What? Yeah, you're weird.
What? I thought we were doing it in order.
So mine in no order is La La Land,
Mhm.
The Social Network,
Oh.
After Hours, which is an older Scorsese
Oh.
film, and then Sideways, which is an Alexander Payne film and one of our dad's favorite films.
Oh, yeah, I just watched it.
It is one of my favorites. It's so good. Recommend all 4. But now that we have established everyone's taste, everyone's diverse loves here, I feel like we can go into the summer blockbusters. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, let's see what the next one is.
Yeah.
Mr. Connor.
Yeah, so I have or my tabs open right now, and the next one I have is coming out this week. Actually, I know you guys don't know too much about it, but it is Elio by Disney and Pixar, mostly by Pixar, I guess. But yeah, it's about a little dude named Elio, and he essentially, again, this is actually playing into the male loneliness again, the trope that we were just talking about. And he essentially doesn't have any friends, so he wants to make friends with aliens. So he tries very hard to make friends with aliens, and eventually it works. The universe calls back, and it brings him on to an epic adventure into space. Now, I am very, very excited to see this movie. I don't know if you guys are, but I do love me some Pixar. I just love animated movies. So this is I'm gonna go out and see this. Probably not as soon as it comes out, but pretty soon after.
You know what, Connor? I'm hoping it does well, is all I can say.
It's getting good reviews.
Thunderbolt's got good reviews, you know?
Oh yeah, I forgot
I
about
would
that.
love for an original Pixar movie to really do good this summer, and it sounds like it's a really good movie, but, I hope it does good. I hope people come bring their kids to see it
Me too.
instead of Inside Out 11 and 12.
They've only made like 2 Inside Outs.
Yeah,
I'm joking.
this sad thing, I haven't been keeping up with Disney or Pixar. I'm disappointed in myself for it, but the only one that I've seen in recent years has been Inside Out 2.
That's really funny. Didn't that come out like last year? It's not too far
It
ago.
did. It did.
Yeah,
It's
done
Yeah,
recently.
and that
that
was a
means
good
a lot of
movie.
kids gonna go out and see Elio then.
Yeah,
Maybe I will.
I'm really excited for this one though. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be so cool. He's like mistaken for the leader of Earth,
He looks
and
cute.
the trailers look amazing. The visuals look incredible. It looks like honestly Pixar's most ambitious movie in a really long time.
Probably since
Um,
Soul, right?
yeah, probably since Soul. I'm trying to think of any more big. I mean, yeah, they're leaning heavily back into sequels. They're making Toy Story 5 in the future, Cars 4. I mean, I'm not too upset about Cars 4. Let's be real, but Toy Story 5, I think, is a little too much.
Yeah, I
But
haven't even seen the fourth one yet.
I don't even remember
uh,
what happened in the fourth one.
Woody leaves. Anyways, I think this will do pretty well. You know what didn't do well very recently from Pixar was Elemental. Uh,
Oh, yeah.
that
Oh yeah.
flopped. So hopefully this isn't a case of Elemental. I think they have a pretty good hook here. I think it looks cute, it looks charming, it looks fun, and way more fun than Elemental. So I think it's gonna be great. I know if you guys have anything more to say, I know this is mainly something that I want to see. So if you want to say anything else, you can. But I know this is mostly me.
I think it's a nice theme. They got some aliens, outer space. That's always cool to see. You know what else has aliens in outer space that's coming out soon, Connor?
What?
Magic.
Oh yes, that's correct. Somehow we always get back to magic.
It always comes back to magic.
Edge of Eternities. Oh man, it should be fun.
No.
August 1st.
Logan's
Yeah.
itching to talk about it.
And now we don't address it and we move on like nothing happened.
Agreed. So if you're ready, we can move on to the next one. I know that was a quick one, but again, I know I'm really the one excited for that. So
Yeah, I'm just again. I hope it does well. I'm a big box
cool.
office gal.
So yeah, we'll move right on from something I want to see to something I want to see. So we're gonna go right into Jurassic World Rebirth, coming out July 2nd. So this is essentially a soft reboot, kind of, not really, in the Jurassic World franchise. It's a new cast, which is a good thing. We always like some change. And apparently, it's 5 years after the event of Jurassic World Dominion. Essentially, there's some dinosaurs that are still existing, and the places in which they exist resemble places of the past where they would be able to survive. It's finding out that mystery and also learning about what happened, what went wrong during the first experiments for Isla Nublar when they were trying to figure out how to create new dinosaur species or bring them back to life. So it'll be heavily leaning into horror, and it'll also be super, super fun, I think. But what do you guys think about this movie?
Connor, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How many of these do we need?
We need as many as there are dinosaurs, which are a lot.
Are they have they been I haven't really seen any of them, but like are they good?
The dinosaurs?
I don't think the dinosaurs are good. I think they're
Oh,
eating
oh,
people.
you're talking about the movies.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll give you a rundown. Jurassic Park, great, one of the most amazing films of all time. Lost World, not great. You don't really have to see that one. Jurassic Park 3, go see it. It's amazing. Jurassic World, go see it. It's amazing. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, eh. Jurassic World Dominion, don't see it. Do not see it. It is not about dinosaurs. It's about locusts. They did not need to do that. But this one, they're focusing on dinosaurs, which is going to be great. So, yes,
Connor, I
we
have a
need
question
more.
for you now.
Yes.
Do you like dinosaurs?
I might
Does.
like dinosaurs just a little bit. But the thing about Jurassic Park and Jurassic World is what you have to realize is this is not really about dinosaurs, but rather answering the question, if we can bring something back, should we? And if we do bring something back, is it even what the thing we wanted to bring back? Like in Jurassic Park, they use frog DNA to fix the spots that are missing. So they're not actually dinosaurs, which is crazy, but it's all about dinosaurs. So, it's just in that sense. But this one I think is going to be very good.
You know what? I'll probably go see it if I'm being honest, mostly because of Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey.
Uh-huh.
Um, but I mean, it's something to watch. It's something that's new, and it does actually look pretty good. I won't lie.
There we go. Let's go.
Dinosaurs are not really my thing. The original Jurassic Park kind of terrifies me because it feels like every day we
Why?
inch closer to that.
It's so
It's.
good.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I was gonna say it's a little scary.
It's getting
Going
eerie.
back to your, if we can bring something back, should we?
Well, that's
Like
the answer. That's the question it's answering.
they've been using woolly mammoth DNA to make like a new type of mouse. They've been attempting to bring back direwolf cubs.
Yeah, I've seen all that stuff. But that's not
I,
dinosaurs.
yeah, but once you crack into that realm, anything's possible.
I guess so, yeah. But I mean, let's be real. Dinosaurs sell, and this will make money.
We really
That
crushed
is
Connor's
for sure.
spirits right now. It's just like he came in with all this energy.
you you're not crushing my
And the
spirit
first
because
two, and the
I'm
first two
still
movies were like, yeah, Connor.
uh, I feel like these first three movies are wait, actually I want to see all of these, but especially Jurassic World Rebirth. I am so excited for this one. And it's also, I'll mention this too. It's bringing in scenes from the book that they didn't use in the original film. So it's going to be pretty cool. I know one of them is that the Tyrannosaurus Rex river escape thing, which is going to be crazy. I'm so excited for that. And then there's also the D-Rex, which is also crazy. Oh, there's so much stuff about this movie that could go right and it might go wrong, and I really hope it doesn't.
So are these books,
But
Connor? Is that a dumb question?
what, you don't know that Jurassic Park is based off of a book?
That's why I just asked.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it is based off of a book. Initially, it's based off a book, and the second one is also based off a book. But then they kind of go, yeah, they kind of go off the rails, which is fine. Jurassic
And
World,
then
the
they
original
keep
one, 20
expanding
something.
and keep
Yeah,
expanding.
it's all about dinosaurs. Dinosaurs make money. That's what you gotta know. That's why they're making so many.
So
And
Connor,
you
let
know
me
what?
ask.
I'm there. Yeah, go
You're
for it.
there? You're seated?
Yeah, I'm seated.
You're so seated that the movie hasn't even started yet or came out yet and the theater employee is telling you to leave?
No, oh my god. Whatever. You guys clearly don't like Jurassic Park as much as me, and that's
No, we
fine.
love it. Right, Logan?
It's my favorite franchise of all time, and I talked about it in our first episode, Fun with Franchises.
See, Connor?
Wait,
Oh, sorry, that
that
was
was
you.
me.
That was you. Yeah.
Well,
Whatever. It's fine. I
I
just
said,
hope you guys like
I'll go see it
dinosaurs.
with you. I'll go see it. Well, if you invite me to go see it with you.
You can. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay. But do you think it's all just a cash grab? Or do you think it's for the love of the franchise?
What have I been saying? Dinosaurs make money.
No cash
I've been
about it.
saying that. It's a
Cash
cash grab, and that's fine.
And you're okay with being, used for your money for it?
Yes, I keep saying that dinosaurs. I know this is this is what they're doing, and I'm
Okay.
okay with it.
I want you to guess right now so we get a, a piece of evidence for the future. How many more of these do you think they're going to make?
Well, at least 2 more because this is gonna be a trilogy because that's what they tend to do.
Are you
And after that,
serious?
yes, I'm serious.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's gonna happen.
How many
Again,
times
dinosaurs
Dinosaurs
make
Make
money,
Money?
guys. I don't know how much more clear I can be.
They're gonna make 2 more, and the third one's gonna be a documentary
Well, there's already Walking with Dinosaurs.
about
That's a
our life in 30
documentary
years.
about dinosaurs.
Okay,
And did
Connor.
that make money?
Walking with Dinosaurs? No.
Oh, so dinosaurs don't make money.
All right, Jurassic Park makes money.
What do you think of the new cast? Are you happy with it?
Yeah, it's great. I'm fine with the new cast. I
Did you like
just
the
want to
whole
see dinosaurs.
I guess you're a simple man.
Yeah, I just want to see dinosaurs.
I don't
Is
think
that
Connor
so?
likes dinosaurs.
Yeah, they're awesome.
That's
They're
what I don't
cool.
think you like them.
Oh. Well, yeah,
Okay,
I think I think they're great. You know, this is devolved.
so
And
I want to get your guess for the box office for this
what?
movie.
Okay.
What do you think it will do worldwide for the summer?
Well, I think if I'm remembering correctly, I know Jurassic World 20, I think it was 2016 or 2015, made probably 1.5 billion dollars or something around there. Or probably 2 billion. It probably made 2 billion. So I think this one will probably make 1.4 billion dollars.
Okay.
Because I think,
200,000.
some people might be getting a little annoyed with dinosaurs at this point, and it's fine. But I'm not, and I'll be there.
Okay.
But so yeah, I think it's gonna do fine. It's gonna do really fine, and yeah, I'm just excited. Don't yuck my yum, Caroline.
I'm not yucking your yum. I'm not yucking your yum at all. I think it's so awesome that you're so into this.
I am, and I
That's
can't wait.
so
Yeah,
beautiful. It's so gingerhead men of you.
whatever that means. Yeah, but I'm gonna switch to the next movie because I feel like we're talking too much about dinosaurs, and it seems like I'm the
We're
only one
speaking
that's super excited for this.
Who's we?
It's mostly me. Yeah, you're right. Do you guys have any extra thoughts on dinosaurs or Jurassic World?
I'm just happy Jonathan Bailey's employed.
My totally original thought is that dinosaurs make money.
I
That hasn't
agree.
been said a lot.
No, it hasn't. All right, moving on to the next one. We're gonna go straight in. So I forgot to mention that July is like the power month. It is stacked to the brim with the three big movies of the summer. I think. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah, July
Yeah.
I feel like is usually that sweet spot, where people try and release their summer blockbusters. It's a good
Mm,
point this summer, you know, kids aren't in school, people have more time. It's really hot, so theaters are conditioned and people are, trying to get their kids in somewhere for 2 hours without them crying. So,
agreed.
it's a
Yeah,
good movie for people like who have these movies to release them.
of course. And I think at the end, after we introduce these last two movies, which are both superhero movies, we can discuss on if we think that one of these will maybe not do as well as it could have because this month is so stacked.
Mm,
But we'll get there near the end. So let's go right into Superman 2025, releasing July 11th. It seems like. And yeah, I mean, Logan, if you want to take the helm on this one, I'll pass it off to you.
Superman. Ever heard of him? Of
nope.
course you have. But do you need another reboot? Of course you do. James Gunn, the man responsible for films such as Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Super, and I can't think of another example, is making a superhero movie. Nope, another superhero movie, a Superman movie. That's my description because I didn't have the summary pulled up.
Oh, I have. I mean, the summary is
Okay.
just the summary for this movie is just Superman embarks on a journey to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing as Clark Kent. That's all it is, at least on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, that's every adaptation of
Yeah, I guess
Superman.
you don't really need a synopsis for Superman. It's just Superman.
It is
Luckily,
Superman.
this one, it doesn't do the origin a billion times. They took a note from the most recent Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, and they didn't do the origin that pretty much everyone on Earth knows. He's been established as Superman. There's other superheroes. I'm really excited for Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
I love him as a character. Not this specific one, maybe, but Green Lantern as a whole. I love Nathan Fillion as an actor. I'm excited.
I'm excited for his bowl cut.
Yeah, that too.
I'm actually really excited for it. I'm happy that we're moving away from this dark, depressed superhero thing, and that we're trying to be fun. Because I mean, all of James Gunn's movies are just they're fun, they're goofy, they can be serious, but it feels like a cartoon. And I feel like, that's its origin. Why not lean into it? But I'm personally super excited for it. I think it looks good. I love all the acting choices. I think that David Cornsweet especially is going to be a great Superman, and I love Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, and I think their chemistry is going to be amazing, and I just think it's going to be good. I have high hopes for it, and if it's not good, I will be a little upset.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be great. James Gunn has made many, many great works. And Logan, you forgot to mention Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. That's
Oh,
that's also an amazing one, and I feel like whatever James Gunn does, he does it with a lot of care, a lot of precision, and he adds fun to it, frankly. And I think that's one of his very best qualities is adding the fun. Did he direct the
Yeah,
Suicide Squad too?
yeah,
I was
the
gonna say
Suicide
I
Yeah,
forgot
the Suicide Squad.
Squad.
he's already been in DC. He
Yeah,
did that
I just
and
remember
the
that.
Peacemaker show.
Oh, Peacemaker too. Oh
Oh,
my
he did
gosh,
Peacemaker as well. I forgot about that.
Peacemaker was amazing.
it was
I think
great.
the Suicide Squad was really good,
It was
but
really good.
Peacemaker
So
was
much better than the first one.
yeah,
What,
for sure.
what was the shark in the
It was
Suicide
Shark.
Squad?
It was
King
King
Shark.
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 King
Yeah.
Shark.
I loved that was so good. I love that so much. I got to
Yeah,
rewatch that movie.
I mean, we've seen him handle, I guess, superhero stories from someone else. I mean, I think it's also kind of in that same vein of if you like Tim Robinson's comedy and humor, you're gonna like that Friendship. I think it's
Yeah.
the same thing where it's if you like James Gunn's style of movies, you're going to like this movie. If you don't, you probably will not like it. I don't know how you guys feel, but I feel like that's gonna play into it a lot because it is a very specific style that we don't see
Yeah.
too often.
Yeah, I agree. But I think he's had a lot of success recently,
Oh, he's so talented.
and I really don't think this is gonna be a bad movie. To be honest, I don't see it being a bad movie.
I think people have just gotten more critical.
No, I just think that people, especially recent years, view at least the DC movies as maybe the more adult superhero movies, and now
Mhm.
that they're going away from that, I think it's great. I think it makes it way more engaging. Um, and I don't know, Logan, do you agree with this? I know you like DC a lot, but of course we do have the Batman, which was incredible. So
Great
they have
movie.
a happy medium right now. They're focusing. They have the serious characters as the serious characters. The more cartoonish ones from the comic books are more cartoonish. So I don't know. It works pretty well, I think.
Yeah, I think definitely taking a step back from the dark and depressing stuff that they were doing is a good step because it's a big superhero franchise. Of course, they're gonna make money in some
Mhm,
capacity, regardless. But Marvel did so much better than them on
mhm,
every front through Endgame, and I know I personally am disappointed. I grew up with DC.
Mm.
I had the DC cartoons. I knew all those characters. I knew bits and pieces of Marvel, but I didn't really care. And now I'm completely shifted, not completely, but Marvel became so much better and DC was so disappointing with all the live action stuff. So it's nice to see them taking a turn and being a little more humorous, a little more uh lighthearted, I guess.
Yeah, and I think it's good for them. I really do, and especially I honestly do think that DC is going to overtake Marvel in the next few years if Marvel doesn't get their act together. So
yeah, I think exactly. I think especially because they haven't gotten their act together, DC's able to kind of come in and fill this gap that's left by Marvel right now, and they're really capitalizing it, and I think it's gonna work out well for them, and it's gonna work out horribly for Marvel because Marvel actually did the more serious movie with Thunderbolts in a way.
yeah, yeah, but I do believe too that with DC picking up, I think it's actually going to play well into Marvel because they're going to have to up their game and figure out what they want to do.
Mhm.
Good.
So competition is good.
First of all, with James Gunn directing it, it's going to be a banger soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he's working again with John Murphy, who's a composer that I like. He's done. Well, I first found out because a few of his songs were used in Kick Ass, going back to that. But he's done like 28 Days Later, and then he
Oh,
did Guardians of the Galaxy 3
Mm.
and The Suicide Squad. So James Gunn's been working with him a lot lately.
So the soundtrack is going to be bangers, what I'm hearing.
That is exactly what I said.
Heck yeah.
and that dinosaurs make money.
Dinosaurs do make money.
They do make money.
I think that might need to be the title of the episode.
Dinosaurs do make money.
Or the subtitle, maybe.
Dinosaurs make money.
Well, the question is, will Superman make money?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it could go. I think it will make money, like Logan said before. It's gonna make money in some capacity. I'll be interested to see if it's a true blockbuster or not. You know?
Yeah. I do think that Jurassic World is going to be a behemoth of a thing. Just because they have the franchise on their back. But of course, these movies are a week apart, so it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Wait, or is it 2 weeks? I don't know.
They're close together.
They're very close together.
Yeah.
They're probably going to be battling for the IMAX screen.
Oh yeah. Well, in some theaters, but I'm sure it's going to be Jurassic World, and then it's going to go straight to Superman, at least in our local theater, or Dolby. And yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I really don't know. I know Jurassic World's gonna be a behemoth, but Superman can come in and take it. It could go either way. It's a stacked month. It's a really stacked month.
Logan, are you planning on seeing this one in theaters?
Definitely. I have to figure out when. I have so much going on in July that I'm not going to see like any of these movies opening weekend, but as soon as I can, I will be seeing Superman for sure.
That would be like if you had to choose one out of the two so far, you would choose Superman to see.
Over Jurassic World.
I know this dude is seeing Superman.
Yeah.
There's not a chance this man is seeing Jurassic World over Superman.
No contest.
Okay, then since he's a Superman guy, my question for you, Logan, is what is your estimated box office for Superman this summer?
We don't know numbers.
I don't pay.
That makes it
I don't pay
fun.
attention to that. 250 billion.
Wow, that's a pretty large number.
That's a lot of money, but you know what? Shoot for the stars. It's okay. Connor, what do you think?
Honestly, I think it's going to make roughly the same as Jurassic World, maybe even more. I don't know. It's really a toss up between the two because they're both such big franchises. So I'm just going to say 1.4 billion again. But I don't know. What do you think, Caroline?
I'm shooting in the 400 million range.
Really?
Yes, Connor.
Wow. You said globally though, or you say
Yes.
domestic?
That's global.
Dang, you don't think it's going to make that much?
Well, this is also in the summer.
I guess so, yeah. I don't know.
Well, I like Logan's answer.
$250 billion. That's
It's definitely
locking it in.
I mean, the next movie definitely could make that if it's good.
Hey. Hold your horses. It's time for my segue question for both of you.
I don't like this.
So picture this, if you will. It's a bright summer, sunny day, and you're like, I could be outside enjoying this nice weather, but I'm going to go inside a movie theater. And it's a summer blockbuster because that's the theme of the episode. And you got your ticket, you're all ready, and you get to the snack line. What's your go-to order?
That's a great question. I'm probably going to keep it pretty basic because I think nothing beats this, but regular popcorn and then upgrade it, obviously, because I'm an AMC A-list.
Oh my gosh.
And you get an upgrade for free. So obviously a popcorn and then a Dr. Pepper. That's what I'm going for. Large popcorn, large Dr. Pepper, and then also your own water that you bring in. Can't go wrong with that combo.
Yeah, so I'm going to be pretty basic as well. Large popcorn, and then I'll go with I do a mix. I do a high C fruit punch mixed with Sprite.
Oh my God.
It's good. And then also M&Ms. You got to eat the M&Ms with the popcorn. It's great. What about you, Logan?
Uno reverse.
I get the same thing every single time, pretty much. I get a medium popcorn because
Oh,
I will not finish a large popcorn and I don't want to waste it. So medium popcorn and a large blue raspberry icy.
Oh.
there you go.
I was cherry all growing up, and one day it just switched for some reason.
The ices are so good, but I would love to know why as a society we have not figured out a way to not have them melt immediately.
Yeah.
That would be a lot of chemicals, probably, right?
Yes, that's what we're worried about in the bright blue icy.
I mean, yeah.
In this scenario, they're melting because it's summer.
There
Well,
you
it
go,
works
'cause it's
then.
the summer blockbusters.
Yep.
Exactly. Great question, though. I really
Exactly.
enjoyed that.
Now, if only you had
Thank you. Thank you.
4 slushies, right? That would be pretty cool.
What?
Just line them up.
Yes.
Get a little mini freezer next to your seat.
And you get four fantastic slushies.
Oh.
Say that again.
4 fantastic slushies.
Hey guys, I got it.
Are you talking about what I think you're talking about?
Yes.
Maybe. Caroline, you want to say what you think I'm talking about?
Well, I think you were providing a little segue into the next summer blockbuster, Fantastic Four: First Steps.
No, but sure, yeah, we can go with that. Yeah, so the next one is the Fantastic Four: First Steps, coming out Friday on July 25th. I think all of these are coming out on Friday.
Yep.
So this is the new Marvel. I hear it's really great. Hopefully it is. I hope it's
Hey.
really great.
No Marvel spoilers in this house.
This is a pretty interesting spin on the Fantastic Four. I don't know too much about it. Logan, do you know a lot about it yet?
I know a good amount of things.
Then I say you go for it. I don't know enough.
Okay, I'll go for it. If you insist.
I do
I'll
insist.
talk about the Amazing Fantastic Four. All right.
Do you like the Fantastic Four or something?
I love the Fantastic Four.
Do they make money?
Like
Like dinosaurs?
Compared to dinosaurs, I don't know.
Well, based on the original movie and the even worse sequel and the even worse reboot, we'll see if it makes money. But and the state of the MCU lately, we'll see if it makes money. But here's to hoping. Okay, here's my little rundown from my brain of what the Fantastic Four is. So, 4 scientists, or 3 scientists and Johnny, go into a rocket and they go into space on a mission, and the energy from space changes their body and gives them powers. And the main guy, Reed Richards, becomes super stretchy, or not the main guy, the leader. That's what I meant to say. And then Sue Storm becomes invisible. She can turn invisible and make force fields and stuff. And Johnny Storm can turn into fire. And Ben Grimm becomes the Thing. He's made out of rocks. Here's the thing. It kind of ruins his life. But they become superheroes. I think in this version, they're also already established. They're celebrities, the works. One of the trailers, they revealed that Sue Storm is pregnant with the child, which is, I think, why it's called First Steps. Because the baby might take his first steps.
You'd be correct.
That would be funny. So are you excited for this one, Logan? I'm
very excited for this one.
Is this your Jurassic World?
This is probably my Jurassic World. Yeah.
Even above Superman?
Yeah, I'm more excited for this one than Superman.
Wow.
The Fantastic Four is pretty cool.
Yeah, it seems like it's a really cool adaptation too. It seems a little fun, a little goofy too, but it also seems like it's going to get serious. But I think it looks really good. I love the cast personally. I think they were good. I don't know how you guys feel.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's pretty good. I think people give way too much hate to the cast, so I think it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I love Pedro Pascal and everything that I've seen him in. And Joseph Quinn I thought was great in Stranger Things, so I'm excited for this. I don't know the guy who plays the Thing, and I've heard of Vanessa Kirby, but I haven't seen her in anything either.
I have not seen her in anything either. I've seen the thing. I always forget how to pronounce his name, but he was in The Bear and he was fantastic in The Bear.
Uh-oh.
He was also in Girls. I don't know if you guys know what Girls is.
So-
Am I back?
It was glitching out. I think you're good
Yeah,
now.
it's fine now.
You were talking about Eben Moss.
Oh yeah,
Bart-
Evan. How do you say his name?
I don't
Evan?
know.
Evan Mossham.
Bot.
That's definitely not it.
I don't know.
But
The guy who plays the Thing.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yes, he was in The Bear, and he was also in a HBO show called Girls. He was great in both, but it'll be super interesting to see him in this kind of role, basically.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know if this makes sense, but the cast seems very human. I don't know how to explain that. But they do.
That's
I can see what you're saying.
weirdly accurate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. They feel very grounded, and like these people could very well be the Fantastic Four in a real world. I don't know.
Yeah. Even though they are like big celebrities playing them, and
Yeah,
movie stars, they don't feel like the big, huge, glorified movie stars. Like, I don't know.
it's
Miles
really
Teller
weird. It just feels right. I don't know.
It does.
It's strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for this.
Fantastic.
Oh, I did not hear what you just said, Caroline.
I said it's fantastic.
Oh, okay. Yes, the cast is fantastic.
Say that again.
Fantastic.
How many times can we say fantastic?
As many as you can say dinosaur.
Say that again.
Dinosaur.
I also like Julia Gardner too. I think she's gonna do well.
Who's that?
Oh, she's the Silver
Silver
Surfer,
Surfer.
right?
Oh, cool.
Oh, why'd you make that noise?
No, I was just saying, oh, like I didn't know.
I think she's gonna be good.
Yeah, she's gonna be great. I think, like I said, I think the cast is great.
This time they better do well. They've shown bits in the trailer, but Galactus as an actual being and not a cloud that shows up in the last 10 minutes of the movie, like in the second movie of the original ones.
Oh, is that? Oh, I never.
It was awful.
remember that.
I don't know if you guys saw that. If you
No, I
didn't,
didn't.
you're not missing anything.
Then I won't watch it.
Is the one you're referring to the one with Chris Evans, or the one with Miles?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Chris Evans, the second one with him.
Oh, they made two of them.
I did not know they made two.
They made the first one, which I thought was all right. It's definitely the best of the three that are out. And then they made a sequel, The Rise of the Silver Surfer, who had the other Silver Surfer, the male one,
Mm-hmm.
and he was working for Galactus, and then Galactus finally shows up, and the whole movie's building to it. You know he's gonna show up, and then he's a cloud. I don't think he even has a face. And they just like do something. It takes about 5 minutes from when he's introduced to when he's defeated
Oh,
at the
Oh.
end of the movie.
like to be something bad for that long, and then the resolution is just fast. It's kind of it doesn't pay off well.
No, it doesn't.
I have faith in them.
But in this one, I mean, it's shown his boot, like he's walking through the city. So
Yes.
hopefully
yes, it
it'll
has.
have,
Fun
and the
fact,
back of his head, I think.
that's a mini set, which I think is really awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they built the city and then had like
Oh.
just a guy walk through it.
That's
Mhm,
really cool.
basically.
That's cool.
I think that's awesome. I think they're finally realizing that people don't want CGI shoved down their throats.
Yeah, especially when it's rushed and
Yeah.
not finished.
They've had to have been working on this one for a long time, right? Or
Yeah, I think so.
somehow.
I think so.
Hopefully.
I feel like that was one of the complaints with, was it She-Hulk? There was another. I feel like there was another show too
She-Hulk was definitely rushed.
where the
I feel like a lot of
the,
Marvel projects have been
CGI
rushed.
was like
Black Widow was rushed.
yeah. That wasn't
That
like,
was rushed.
there's an explosion where someone flies off the
Oh,
ship
it's
and it's
cute.
like,
It's so bad. I think that really hopefully let them know. But I think the fact that they're using miniature sets and practical sets for some of the shots is really cool. And
Yeah.
hopefully they'll continue in that. But I don't know. I think it will be good.
and I think it doesn't
I think it
need to
will.
be all practical or all
exactly.
CGI.
Mhm.
Using a mix is
Fine.
fine. Yeah.
I'd have to agree
Yeah.
with you. everything doesn't have to be over the. Oh, I guess for this movie, it doesn't have to be over the top, but
But this is a blockbuster at its finest.
it
The
is a
new
block.
Marvel's got to go crazy.
I think it
Yeah,
will, but no spoilers.
we'll see. We'll see.
I think
What
we're all
makes?
seeing this one.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Are you seeing it opening weekend, Logan, or another case of you gotta wait a few weeks?
This I think I'm going on vacation that Saturday, so I got to see it very quickly.
It'll be worth it.
It will. I think it'll be great.
Okay, now I want your favorite part of our conversation so far. Box office guesses.
Uh,
$249 billion.
2
You're
billion.
consistent. 2 billion, Connor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm saying 580 for this 580 million for this one.
What? You're going
Yes.
so low.
Oh my god.
I think realistically this will make less than Superman.
You
I
think
would be
so?
Really?
Superman is the superhero. Like if
I guess, yeah, you're right.
anyone knows a superhero, if they don't care about superheroes in the slightest, they would probably know Superman.
That's true.
So the odds of some random person walking into a theater and being, "Hey, I want a ticket to Superman," versus the Fantastic Four First Steps, sign me up.
Okay, true. I
Yeah.
see where you're coming from. It's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be really interesting to see how all three of these shape up, honestly. But Connor, you think Jurassic World will be number one?
I think so. I think it has the widest appeal out of everything. Um, I don't know. The Jurassic World movies seem or tend to make very good money in the box office, but the last one was very bad. So who knows?
And then Logan, you think Superman?
I think Superman will probably make the most, yeah.
Interesting. Well, I
What about
can't
you,
wait to
Caroline?
revisit that at the end of the summer. See how well
Cool.
you guys did.
I probably will not get it right, but who knows? I might.
Stay positive.
um, Now, out of these three or whatever movies we talked about today, which one are you most anticipating? Which one are you most excited for? You definitely can't guess mine.
Nope, not at all.
It's Jurassic World Rebirth.
We know Logan's too.
Fantastic
Mine would be
Four.
Fantastic Four,
Mhm.
yes.
I honestly don't know which one I'm more excited for, Superman or Fantastic Four.
You're forgetting one.
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not. I'm not forgetting one.
It's
Um,
okay.
I think maybe I'm more excited, a little more slightly, little more for Superman, honestly.
Oh my gosh, we all have different choices.
That's what makes life so
Whoa.
beautiful.
That's really
It's
cool.
almost like you can have different opinions.
Yeah, you're right. But remember, dinosaurs make money, guys.
If we learned one lesson today, that's the lesson.
Dinosaurs make money.
Yeah, it's official. I'm titling it Dinosaurs Make Money.
But yeah, that's enough about dinosaurs. We're moving on. So, Caroline, you mentioned you had a game for us. I think if we do this game, I think this will bring us right to the end of the episode. What do you guys think?
I think Connor's sick of me.
No, we've been recording for an hour.
I think
It's almost bedtime.
Connor's like, you're never going to be on another episode ever again.
No, this has been great. You've been our movie enthusiast. You've known much more about the box office than we have. And you even told us what the heck the definition of a summer blockbuster is. Me and Logan couldn't even do this episode without you.
That's so right. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going with the praises.
Aw, much like popcorn, you're really buttering her up.
Yeah. Good one. You guys got a lot of puns on this show.
Yeah, that's what we do.
That's what we do.
But I do have a game for you both. I'm going to have you guess the top blockbusters of all time. That's adjusted for inflation. But I'm also going to have you guess the top blockbusters from the past few years, the summer blockbusters. And
Okay.
which ones would you prefer to go first? Like which category?
Let's do the ones from like recent times first. Then we'll do the big block. And then is this second one, is this only summer blockbusters or is it all time?
So the top blockbusters, funny enough, they're all kind of lie in the range of summer, except for one is a month before summer.
Oh.
So I'm still honestly gonna count it as a summer
I know
blockbuster.
which one that is.
Oh,
Shoot.
I know what that is too, actually. All right, let's do that one first.
Okay.
Since-
So top blockbusters of all time. This is according to IMBD, and we will start with the fourth slot. What do you guys think the fourth top summer blockbuster in like quotations is of all time? And this is adjusted for
Fourth of
inflation, by
all
the way.
time.
so this is number 4,
I
you
know.
said?
I think I know the top 2. I'm trying to think.
I definitely know the top
Beyond that.
one. You're saying that
I'm
the fourth
the
one.
the fourth one.
Oh. Endgame.
It's either fourth or third. I think it's Infinity War.
No,
No.
Did I get it?
no. I would have said yes.
It's got to be Jurassic World.
Well, should I give you guys a hint?
Yeah.
Da-da.
Jaws. What?
Yeah.
It's Jaws.
And that is clocking in at just around 4.5 billion.
Oh my gosh. What? That is a lot of money.
Connor, keep in mind this is adjusted for inflation, and this is like all time.
Oh my, how many people saw Jaws? I think Dad did.
I mean, does that count? Like they brought it back to theaters.
That is
a billion
true.
times, I'm sure. Not a billion times, but
Hey, and I'm there to see it.
That probably, like a lot of that probably has a good portion of like helping
It's
with
a
this
great
number.
movie.
But
I just got the
going
Lego
down-
set.
as they say,
some movie that lost its top spot brought it back to theaters to get it back.
oh, I actually didn't know that.
Oh, is this? Are we going to number 3 now?
Number 3.
Okay.
And this also kind of ties. It's just slightly above Jaws. It is also an older movie. To be honest, I don't think either of you are gonna get it.
How? Can you give us a date range? Or the decade
Like
it was released?
Yeah.
I almost said the movie out loud as I typed it. 1982.
1982. All right, we need another hint. I think we need another hint, right, Logan?
Yeah.
Can you say genre?
It's almost kind of like Lilo and Stitch if you think about it.
Oh,
E.T.
I know it. It's E.T. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that is just over 2.5
Gosh
billion.
dang nabbit, Logan, you beat me.
Okay, second slot. Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Avengers Endgame.
Nope.
No.
Jurassic World.
No.
Yeah, I think I've been stuck in without inflation.
Can you give us the year, the decade again? I think that'll help.
Or was it swapped? Avatar.
I'm pretty sure Avatar is number 1 still.
I thought it was.
Not according to this list. I think this list counted like for summer blockbuster.
So it's not Avatar.
Okay. 1977.
1977?
1977.
1977. What came out? 1977. That sounds very familiar for some reason.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, no. It's not Alien. No, that was 1971.
Do you want me to give it to you?
No. Give us the
Star
genre.
Wars.
Genre.
What'd you say? What Logan say?
Star Wars.
Which one?
Oh,
The
Empire
episode
Strikes
4.
Back.
No.
Return of the Jedi.
No.
Then just A New Hope.
Yes.
A New
Oh my
Hope,
gosh.
that's-
Okay, and at the top spot, I guess.
So
they
Logan
count-
was right. Wait. Logan was right. He just said Star Wars. It was originally called Star Wars.
I said episode 4.
Oh,
which-
yeah, that's episode 4. He was right.
Oh, you're asking the wrong girl. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
And the number 1,
Avatar.
add it out.
Avatar.
Endgame,
Oh,
Endgame.
wow.
sitting at 3.27 billion.
So Avatar must be domestic then.
It probably there's a good
Yeah,
point, but I don't know.
okay.
Okay, then we'll quickly do because Connor's gonna be sick of me. The most recent top blockbusters. We're gonna do the top. Are you guys gonna guess the top blockbusters for the past 3 years? How's that?
3 years? Okay.
All right. What do you guys think 2022 was?
2022. Did Far From Home, or sorry, No Way Home come out in 2022, or is that 2023?
I think it was neither. I don't know.
No.
Doesn't matter.
What even came out that year? That was like still in the COVID
Think of
era. So
summer. Think of scene that encapsulated summer.
Encapsulated summer.
I don't know.
Think of a beach.
I don't know what happened a week ago.
Connor, I
Uh,
can't believe you don't know this one.
Is it Top Gun Maverick?
It is.
Oh,
Ding ding.
okay.
oh yeah.
That was the top summer blockbuster of 2022.
Do, 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 do.
Okay. 2023.
This has to be No Way Home. Jurassic World Dominion.
Holy shit. Sorry, I mean to swear. Holy shoot. Holy shoot. Connor. Logan,
What?
you're real silent.
Yeah, I'm thinking when 2023 was.
Yeah, I don't
literally
remember.
a phenomenon
A phenomenon.
of a summer, of a movie premiere.
Barbie.
It's Barbie, yeah.
It is Barbie. It is Barbie.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That was in
I
2020.
didn't realize
That's so long
Barbenheimer
ago.
was 2023.
2023. Yep.
Jeez, that feels so long ago now.
Yep. Barbenheimer. Barbie beat out Oppenheimer, though. She took the prize, but she did not take the Oscar. In 2024, what was the top summer blockbuster by a box office that summer?
What did
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
What?
Deadpool and Wolverine.
No.
What?
What?
That was May. I don't know.
No, that was summer. You
Okay.
just were wrong.
It's just
Oh.
not the number one.
Yeah.
What came out last year?
You mentioned this movie before, Logan.
I did.
Uh-huh.
Is it Guardians Volume 3?
Connor, your perception of time
What?
is insane.
When did Guardians 3 come out?
Not
Tell me.
2024.
Oh, it was 2023. Oh my gosh. Give me a break.
What did I talk about? Wait.
You said it was like a last movie you've seen in a while. Think animated.
Oh my gosh, it's Inside Out 2.
Oh.
Inside Out 2 is the summer blockbuster of 2024. So to recap, summer blockbuster of 2022, Top Gun Maverick. Summer blockbuster of 2023, Barbie. Summer blockbuster of 2024, Inside Out 2. We'll see what the top summer blockbuster is of 2025.
Heck yeah.
We will see. It'll be Superman.
Yeah, put in your guesses now. Take stock in your guesses.
I still think no, How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably gonna be How to Train Your Dragon.
Maybe. I think it'll be Superman.
Honestly, after Logan's reasoning, I kind of agree with him.
Or dinosaurs.
Nope.
Whatever.
Most people will be like, "Oh my god, another Jurassic Park movie."
And they'll be like, how many of these do we need?
Although
Isn't that
a lot of people think that about
Yeah,
Marvel. and they
For some reason, Fantastic Four feels kind of separate from it. I don't know if you agree. It feels like
yeah,
it is Marvel, but it feels
I
like
guess so, but it's still
separate.
Marvel.
I think because they're starting a new
Yeah.
corner of Marvel universe. I don't know.
Ooh.
What?
Guess the top movie of 2025 already. The one that's made the most money.
How to Train Your Dragon.
No. It had a meal, if that helps.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
God.
It is a Minecraft movie. Yeah, it's
Lava.
chicken.
You guys didn't talk about that.
Well, that was in March, Caroline.
Okay.
You told me.
Thunderbolts and
It was.
Was it actually in March?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Time's flying by, guys.
You're telling me.
I think that brings us to the end. What do you think? Logan, you're supposed to say something.
I was waiting to see how long it would take you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, now we've come to the end, and I will cry myself to sleep because we're out of summer blockbusters to talk about.
But then we can talk about them once we watch all of them. So that could be a fun episode.
True.
Can I be invited back for that?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
There's a little hesitation there, but I'll take it.
No hesitation at all.
Correct.
Yeah.
We need our movie enthusiast.
Yeah, we can't do it without you, Caroline. Maybe
a resident expert.
Maybe every time we do a movie episode, we should just bring Caroline on.
Yeah.
Hesitation there.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Caroline.
Thank you guys for having me.
I know it took a lot of convincing to get you on here, so we appreciate you giving your time to us, and we'll probably see you in the future at one point or another.
Yes,
I don't.
I don't think I'll see you soon, Connor.
Yeah, no, definitely not. And maybe next time we'll be talking about how good or bad these movies are. So,
I can't
with
wait.
that said,
You know, everyone listening, at the end of the summer, you need to come back to this video. You need to remember all the good times we had, all the good talks of popcorn and Dr. Pepper and
Mhm.
whatever Connor's mixed drink thing that he makes is,
I see, and Sprite.
and Superman and dinosaurs, in case you didn't know.
They make money.
And listen to this episode again and see if our predictions were right. And if we weren't, well, that's on us.
And if you do have one you're looking forward to, a movie this summer, feel free to drop it in the comments. I think we can do that now. So
Don't
we'd
forget
like to
to
know.
rate this podcast 5 stars.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I was the first
Yeah.
person to do so.
Woohoo! We like that. We like those 5 stars. So thank you all.
Yay. Send us any ideas that you would like to see us talk about in the future.
And if you want
And-
Caroline back on, or not.
What you do.
But yeah, that's all we have to say. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening.
And
And
dinosaurs make money.
dinosaurs do make money. We're out of here. Bye.